of 2021. I can't believe, like, yeah, tomorrow's going to be the last day of November. Then we got December. Then we're in the 2022. It seems like just yesterday it was the beginning of Cinedave. Hi, pretty fan. Hello. It seems like just yesterday it was like the beginning of 2020. I still remember like when that pandemic like first hit and whatnot. I was down in Disney, and then there was like this buzz of like something's going on, what's happening, but I really wasn't paying attention to the news because I was in Disney World. I saw some things like online and whatnot, but again, nobody down there was talking about it. I really wasn't paying attention to it. I was busy, having fun and filming and editing and stuff like that. And then I got home and it was like the world blew up. Everything went to hell. Literally the week I got back from Disney back in 2020, in March of 2020. It seems like all that stuff was just yesterday. Now it's like it's gonna be like 2 years ago that happened. It's crazy, and it's crazy that it's like still like going on. I don't want to say still sort of going on. It is still going on. There's new variants and stuff. It is, the pandemic is not over. There's still stuff going on. Obviously, things have gotten a bit back to normal. We'll say, but it's so crazy to think that happened like almost like 2 years ago now. At this point, 2022 is almost upon us. Nuts. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the world's ever going to go back to like full normal, unfortunately. There's just been so much that has changed. Mostly companies and stuff realizing, oh, I can do this. We can get away with that. We can do this. We don't have to do that. And this, like, all this stuff changed, and people just realized, oh, we can live our lives completely differently. And I don't know. It is what it is. But anyway, all right. Sorry, let's put you guys up here on the pop-out chat. I'm too busy reminiscing about the fact that it's already 2022. Or it's going to be very soon. All right. And where's there's the chat, pop out chats, and I can see what you guys are finally saying now. So, hello, let's see if I can see hi everybody. Hello Perry, hello Cody, hello John, hello Alex, hello another John, hello Christy, hello Jamel. My weekend was good. Hello Linda. David, have you seen Bad Influence with Rob Lowe? I have not. Kyle lost his phone. That's not good. That stinks. I've luckily, knock on wood, I've never lost a phone before. My wife did one time. I think somebody stole it. That was a long time ago. Corey, hello Dave. What Hammer horror set were you looking for at Dollar General? I don't know the one that's showing up there. I don't know off the top of my head which, like, I don't know. I'm doing the live stream now. I can't look it up, but there is a Hammer horror set of a bunch of like Hammer horror movies on Blu-ray that is showing up at Dollar General. Pugner says, "Hey, had one hell of a week. My clean freak GMA Thanksgiving. My parents cooked more food than our auntie and my folk. Wait, my parents cooked more food than auntie and my folks got mad. I also went crazy online shopping, spending $250-ish online and $10 in book off. Cool. Some of that's cool. Some of that, I guess not. Hey, Dave, you should check out Scott the Woz at some point. Maybe. Got a nightmare story for you. Picked up a baby the other day, and when I got home, a cockroach crawled out of it. Oh, no, that's not good. Sorry, John, that stinks. Hello, Tim. Pugner says, ordered from Amazon, Best Buy, Barnes & Noble, Metallica's website, and Real Big Fish's website. Cool. Have I seen Cruella, Brandon? Yes, Cruella was good. Really liked that movie. Liked it a lot, actually. It was one of the better live-action Disney movies recently. It was really good. KK says, hi, Dave. Fizz Gig says, what's up? Jacob, I got to see Ghostbusters Afterlife yesterday. Loved it. Good birthday present yesterday. Yeah, I've been hearing good things about that movie. Haven't seen it yet. Probably won't until it comes out to physical media. I just don't see stuff in the theaters, like, ever, which is going to be a shame when physical media dies, because when am I going to see stuff? But yeah, I don't really go to theaters, but I'll eventually pick it up and see it. I'm sure like next month it'll be on Blu-ray or 4K. I'll probably buy it in 4K. That's actually probably going to be like a day one buy. I'll probably go out and just buy that immediately because I do want to see it. Perry Fan said, so I made my first McCarty sale, but it says I have to earn money as credit to my account, but I just want to have it go to my bank account. How does yours work? You have to wait till they, people get so upset about that. I don't know why. On McCarty, you have to wait till the item gets to the person and they rate you, or like I think after it arrives, they've got like 3 days to rate you. If they don't give you a rating after those 3 days, then the money automatically goes into your account. But that's how Mercari works. You don't just like it's not like you just get the money. You don't just make a sale and they just here's the money. Like they want to make sure that the item you sent is correct and there's no issues and everything's okay before you get the money. That's not an issue for me. I don't know. People get upset about that. They're like, oh, I like Mercari, except for the fact that you don't get the money right away. Not an issue for me. I just pay myself at the end of every month. I let that money just build up, and at the end of like tomorrow I will go on into Mercari, transfer the money from my Mercari account into my bank accounts. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's not an issue. At the end of the month, I just pay myself. I don't need that money like immediately. It's not like I'm like, oh, I mean, I sold a puzzle. I need that $6 now. No, I can wait to the end of the month until, you know, I got like $500 on my Mercari account and transfer it over. Sorry. Brandon says Krell's one of my favorite Disney movies. Yeah, it was really good. John said I saw Ghostbusters Afterlife as well. Busted out the Ghostbusters 2 Proton Pack. Had to stand around for an hour taking pictures with people. Nice. That's awesome. Jeremy says Dollar General had pretty good stuff, but by looks of things, lots of older movies like The Hindenburg on Blu-ray. I saw that. I already had that actually. I was tempted to buy Hindenburg on Blu-ray, but I had it. Wish we had good distribution companies in Canada. LOL. Did you see Chris and Crazy Joe are live now doing a stream together? They're still live right now. They're invading my time period. That's not cool. That's not cool. I knew they were doing a live stream, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. It's weird. Wait, it's weird. You can get a small inflatable of Clark Griswold that can sit in the passenger seat of your car. That is weird, dude. I didn't know that. Did she buy the red dress in your other video? Did she buy the red? Who was buying a red dress in my other video? I don't remember. I don't know. Ken, be more specific. I don't know. I shoot a lot of videos. I don't remember what happens in any of them. BN Chili says, oh God, it's the end of the month. My birthday's tomorrow. Oh, happy birthday. Wanted to give a shout out, Dave. I purchased a DVD and received a signed copy of Titanic. Nice. Makes my second one. Ask him and he will provide you your very own copy of Titanic. $1,000 value. That's right, Corey. A $1,000 autographed copy of Titanic can be yours with a purchase from my store. You just got to ask. You got to say, hey, I'd like to purchase yada, yada, yada. And can you throw in a free copy of Titanic? And my answer is yes. While supplies last. I do have a nice stack of supplies. So as of right now, it'll last. Rat Stash says, we work Mercari and eBay the same way, once a month payout. Yeah, I mean, I guess like for like the first month you're like on Mercari, maybe you're like, okay, I want my money, but then you just after that you're fine. I don't know. Yeah, just again at the end of the month, boom, transfer. Just let the money pile up and then transfer it over at the end of the month. It's like you're paying yourself. It's like a job. You're just paying yourself every month. Basically, that's what I do. I basically pay myself. I mean, I'm my own boss. I'm self-employed. I pay myself at the end of every month. At the end of every month, I transfer money over from all my, different things into my account, and hey, I'm paid. That's how I do it. But anyway, Rat Stash is here. Thank you again for the Figment. Figment's right over there in my case. Love it. And a Figment t-shirt. Oh, should I spoil it? Figment t-shirt coming my way. Rat Stash is picking up all the Figment stuff for me. I appreciate it. Just ordered 3 Figment items last night. I went onto Mercari and I'm like, oh, let's see what Figment items are available. I do that every now and then. Figment and Spice Girl items. I always look up on Mercari. And there were some like that were pretty cheap, and I was like, crap. Spent like $40 on, which isn't a lot, but $40 on Mercari, on Mercari on Figment merchandise last night because I found some for a good price. Wanted to buy it. Oh, Perry says I didn't know you had to transfer the money to your own account. I thought it just deposited after you've been rated. No, you have to. No, it stays in your Mercari account. You have to deposit it yourself because they're not going to know where you want your money to go. I bought an Archer talking action figure from a thrift store last week for $8. Sold on eBay for $50 the other day. Nice, KK. Awesome. Beatles Get Back is long but good if you to watch if you're a fan. Have you checked it out yet? Funny you should say that. I literally just paused it to do this video. I started watching it. I'm on episode 1 right now. I have like I don't know, maybe like a half hour left to go on the first episode, whatever, first part 1. I got about a half hour to go yet, then I'm done watching it. So just started it today. Liking it so far. It's good. It is long, but it's interesting. It's very interesting. If you are a Beatles fan, it is good to watch. I guess people getting bored with it. It's a lot of them just sitting around and just, playing music and trying stuff out and figuring things out. But I think I find it interesting because I like the Beatles. I mean, they're no monkeys, but I like the Beatles. Hey Dave, could you please give us a close-up of your enamel buttons on your jackets? I don't know what. Where should I start? Is this good enough? I don't. Hold on. There we go. How's that? Is that a close up enough for you guys? Alex said, "What's going on? Not much." FizzGeek says, "I currently resell part time right now. It's not enough to quit my 5K paying job, though." Well, yeah, it's a good amount of money. So I could see that. Thoughts on why you had a terrible Black Friday this year? Because there just wasn't any media out. It's not like it was in the year. It's not Black Friday the last 2 years hasn't been what it has been the last couple of years or the years before that, where you go to Walmart and there would just be like a whole gigantic row of shippers full of DVDs and Blu-rays. I mean, that's the way it used to be. You used to go in there and they would block off like an entire aisle, and that it would just be just this giant row of movies. It was awesome. I mean, there was like hundreds of titles you could pick from. Same thing with Target. I mean, Target was never all that great, but at least they would have 5 shippers out with stuff on it. And Best Buy was also pretty good as well. They'd have like 10 or so shippers with all kinds of DVDs and Blu-rays. It was awesome. It was fantastic. Now that's not the case anymore. Walmart had like 2 shippers of like stuff, and it was all like newer things that were priced pretty high still. There wasn't a lot of like back catalog stuff. Just wasn't what it used to be. Best Buy had like 4 shippers, and again, it was all kind of newer stuff that wasn't really priced all that well. I mean, some people were like, "Ooh, $10 for a 4K." I mean, yeah, I guess, but I mean, not really. It's almost 2022. $10 for a movie just seems way too highly priced. I'm gonna find it cheaper. I don't pay that much for a movie. I'm gonna find that movie on 4K or on Blu-ray at least for $5 or less, like in a month or two. So actually, a lot of the stuff that was actually on sale for Black Friday, I had already picked up throughout the year for like $5 or less. I'd already bought it for cheaper at a flea market or pawn shop or wherever. So yeah, I already had a lot of this stuff. And yeah, just there wasn't that many good deals. Like the deals just weren't there. So I mean, there were some deals, but not like they used to be. Not like where I walk out of Walmart with like $300 worth of movies that I picked up because they were all like $5 a piece. Like, just I don't know. What did somebody just say? Joey said crazy after dark went late. Well, that's not very nice. I should go next week. I'm going early. You hear me, Crazy Joe? I'm coming for you. Best Buy had the best deals this Black Friday. I don't know. I went to Black Friday, or I went to Best Buy for Black Friday. I mean, I guess, but I still think those prices were too high. It's not what I'm willing to pay for movies because I'll get them for cheaper. Everything is online now. Yeah, I know. It's sad how physical media is dying, says KK. It is. It absolutely is. Jess says, all the Halloween t-shirt. Thank you. Thank you. Just picked up a Friday 13th shirt at Walmart for $10. Also got the Beverly Hills Cop 3 Black Blu-ray for $5 on Black Friday. Nice. That's a good set. Beverly Hills Cop movies are fantastic. All 3 of them are great. Retromancer, my Walmart had nothing. Well, they didn't have anything on Black Friday. At least my Walmart didn't. All the Black Friday stuff was put out like 2 or 3 weeks before Black Friday. And then by the time Black Friday came around, all that stuff had already sold and was gone. Got some goodies for my family to be ready for Christmas, and now my Walmart has new stuff and Christmas holiday movies. Oh, cool. Yes, I saw that Walmart's had a bunch of Christmas movies. Again, some stuff I already had, though. Ghostbusters 2 DVD was $10 at Dollar General. Woo! what a deal. I'm old enough to remember when movies were $40 each. Yeah, some still are. I did not order any Cyber Monday deals. I did order some stuff online, because which some of it's already arrived actually. Some of it's shipping late. I'll get it the next day or two. But I did order some stuff. Not today though. I did order some stuff like over the weekend though. What's with people celebrating everything early? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Dollar Tree would have been the place for me on Black Friday, especially since I love older MGM movies. Yeah, I would almost argue to say that Dollar Tree had the best stuff this Black Friday. They had a lot of good stuff in. Normally I'm like, Dollar Tree, because it's a lot of just garbage. Like I find over and over again. It's rare, maybe there's like one or two titles that are kind of like interesting, but a lot of times it's just like mediocre stuff. And I just don't get excited for Dollar Tree anymore. But I was actually really excited for this month's whatever Dollar Tree titles, because they had a lot of good stuff, a lot of MGM back catalog stuff, a lot of other interesting things. There was like steel books, people were finding 4Ks. I mean, there was some interesting stuff showing up at Dollar Tree. So if you have a Dollar Tree nearby, go hit them up. Yeah, I would almost say Dollar Tree had the best stuff this Black Friday. Alex is actually like they put Black Friday deals out early because I work on Friday. Well, so I was able to pick things throughout the week. Do you ever wear contacts, Greg? No. Why would I need contacts? Where we at? K Wages says, thank you for inspiring my new hobby. What's that? Collecting movies? Is that your new hobby? Oh my gosh, everything's going crazy. I think next year will be Groundhog Day. Same old, same old. Yeah, I think Black Friday's dead. That's what I've been talking to everybody about. I've just been saying Black Friday's just it's done. It's over. Black Friday will never, at least for movies anyway. Black Friday will never be for media anyway what it has been. I don't think it's ever going to go back to the way things were. It is what it is. It's dead. I'm calling it now. Dead. Next year won't be any better. I do not make Mac cool. He says, do you have a sleeping figment in your collection? They seem impossible to find and are at least $100 on eBay. I don't, because I was stupid and didn't buy one when I saw one at Disney World in Epcot like 2 years ago. Should have bought it. There's a lot of stuff I should have bought. I try to buy a lot of stuff now. That's like when I go down there now and I see figment stuff, I try to pick it up, especially if I really want it. I mean, there's some things I'm like, I can live without that, but then there's like other stuff that I'm like, I really want it. And if I really want it, I spend the money now and I just buy it. Because and that's the way it is with Disney. I always say the time to buy something at Disney is when you see it. Don't wait. Don't say, oh, I'll get it at the end of the trip, or I'll wait, next time I'm down here, I'll pick it up. No, buy it as soon as you see it. If you don't, you're probably going to miss out. I can't tell you how many times I thought to myself, oh, I'll buy that, but I'll get it like, at the end of my trip. And then I go back for it and it's sold out. Like the store had 1,000 of these things, but they're all gone now. That's happened before. There's been times where I've like, oh, I'll pick up this, and this, but then my next trip, when I come back down, a couple of months, I'll get the other stuff. I come back, it's all gone. So yeah, if you go to Walt Disney World and there's something you want, buy it immediately. If you don't, you're probably not going to get it. When I ran my movie prop replicas, I would go out and buy DVDs and write them off as on my taxes as business expenses. Yeah, all my purchases are business expenses. Henry said I thought the same thing, but my DTS or Dollar Trees had the movies by Xmas stuff, not normal movie spot. No. Quit stretching Black Friday day. What? Okay, Henry. Am I ready for Magic Mike 3? Is that really happening? Confirmation is happening today. Is it really? They're doing a Magic Mike 3? I mean, the first one's okay. Second one, Can we get more Olivia Munn nude? If we can, I'll go see Magic Mike 3. We can get that. I got Canadian Bacon, Star Trek, Shrek, and Brady Bunch, says Henry. Nice. My Dollar Tree had a crazy amount of Ghostbusters 2 DVDs. Really? I don't think mine had any Ghostbusters 2. I don't remember seeing any of them. Too many pins on the leather jacket, says Joey. I guess. What leather jacket? Whose leather jacket? I used to own a leather jacket. Did you get your Spider-Man tickets last night? No. I don't. Man, people are really hyped about the new Spider-Man movie. I'll see when it comes out on 4K. I don't really care. I mean, yeah, I want to see it. I'm sure it's going to be great, but man, people are acting like this is the greatest movie ever made. Like, calm down, people. It'll be good. It'll be good. But I'll see it eventually. I don't need to see it. I don't need to see it tomorrow. I don't know. I've never been like that. I've never been one of those people like, I got to see the movie now. I'm like, nah, I'll wait. There's a million movies I want to see. I'll get to it eventually. Bradshaw Studio says hello to all. Hello. By the way, I spotted a ceramic tree at Costco for $40. I know you want one. Yeah, I gotta get one of the new ones. AJ said, "Do you see Get Back?" I already said I was in the process of watching it. I have like a half hour to go yet on the first episode. It's paused right now on my TV. John said, "I loved mine. My copy of the 1999 release of Ghostbusters on DVD had a ton of bonus features on it. One of the first DVDs that had a ton of bonus features." 2021 MGM re-releases 2 at Dollar Tree, which is odd. Hopefully they might show up at stores in Canada. Hopefully. When will your library run out of room? Couldn't say. Hopefully not soon. Jerry said, I watched my first Christmas movie of the season, The Santa Claus. Classic. Good movie. Have you ever bought Serbian or Vinegar Syndrome movies? Yes, both. I have a bunch and I actually just bought some. Picked up a Turbo Man doll at my Walmart on Black Friday suggest. Nice. I saw one. I didn't buy it because what am I gonna do with it? It's cool though. I remember going to Best Buy and waiting 2 hours in line for like $5 DVDs for my new DVD player starting my collection, says Henry. Yeah, I remember that. Back when they used to open up at like midnight, I used to go and wait in line. Yeah. I remember those days of waiting in line at stores for them to open up so you can get oh my God, I can't talk. So you can get your movies? Yeah. Not like that anymore. They need to make Figment Christmas merch. They have Christmas ornaments. I have 3 of them. Where are we at? Don't know. It's going to jump. Sorry. Hey, Dave, thanks again for the Hans Gruber pop. Oh, yes, Doug. Glad that went to somebody who would appreciate it. Picked up a cool roll enamel pin the other day, says John. Nice. And Pseudo Man needs a Blu-ray. Hollywood Pictures is Disney, right? Yes. What is my rarest DVD, Greg? I do not know. I don't really keep an eye on that stuff. Used to spend hours plotting out a plan of where to hit up first, jumping from store to store and dropping mass cash. This year spent less than $120, about 1 hour in stores and a bit online. Yeah, it says BN Chili. Am I saying that right? Yeah, I see that too. I used to make a list of like, okay, where's the stuff I want the most? Sorry, the most stuff I want to get, the best stuff I want to get is at Walmart. Got to go to Walmart first. Then the next best stuff is at Best Buy. The next best is at Target. Then I'm gonna go here. I want to go there, and I would plan out this like whole like, where are we gonna go? What route are we gonna go? What area are we gonna like shop in? Because it depends on where where the stores are. Yeah, I used to plan all that stuff out. Not anymore. I stopped doing that a while ago. I don't do it anymore. Saw Shang-Chi, am I saying it right? On Disney Plus. This Punk Nerd, yeah, I saw it too. Really good. Good movie. I like that movie a lot. I miss Black Friday media days, like $2 DVDs, $3 or $5 Blu-rays. Yeah, I miss that too. Movie fan. I miss that a lot. Yeah, there were no deals like that at all this year. None. Everything was like Blu-rays for $5, 4Ks for $15. Like what? No. Jeremy says when you come out to Canada, that'd be nice. We'll look for a denim jacket for you. Canadian Talks. This is the denim jacket. Have you ever been into Country Junction? No, I have not, Joey. If someone sent you a ceramic tree, would you sell it in your store or keep it? Oh, I would keep it, Corey. I would keep it. If somebody sent me a ceramic tree, I would absolutely keep it. I mean, unless it was a vintage one, then I would think about it. Send me a new. If somebody out there is going to send me a ceramic tree, just go to Costco or Walmart or something or Target. Get me a new one. If you get me a vintage one, I might sell it because those things are worth like $500. Greg says they should build a Disney MPA. Never happened. Joey, I've not seen Cats yet. Psycho Cop 2 is an awesome Vinegar Syndrome release, which wish we could get a release of Psycho Cop 1. Ever available on VHS, so sad. Psycho Cop is on DVD at least, right? I know it is, John. I have it on DVD. Do I have it on Blu-ray? No, I have it on DVD. I own Psycho Cop. on disc. But stores cut their hours so they open at the same time. Okay. Oh my gosh, yeah, Circuit City. Movie fan said, I remember Circuit City Black Friday media deals back in the day. Yep, I used to go to Circuit City. I would always stop at Circuit City, and the rental stores too. Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, all those places would also have sales too on their used media. I'd also do that. Have you ever seen the ad for the Go Big show? It looked painful. No, Blue Duck. Don't know what that is. Just got my package in the mail. Maniac Cop 2-3. Cabin Boy Except. Thanks again, Dave. Yes, Michael. Awesome. You bought some good stuff off me. Enjoy, man. I'm going to watch Frozen 2 December 3rd and Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in 2020 trailer is happening. Nice, Salsa. Favorite snack while watching movies in the movie theater would be popcorn. What's one Christmas gift you really, really want, says Corey? I don't know. A Disney treasure set I don't already have. Sorry, everything's going so fast. Grandma had a ceramic tree we got rid of like 20 years ago. Oh no. I still wonder if my family's ceramic tree is like upstairs in the attic somewhere. I wouldn't even know where to begin looking though. It's like I mean, I don't remember throwing it out. It might still be up there somewhere. That would be a vintage ceramic tree. I just like looking for that would be like, yeah, I might as well just spend like $300 on the vintage one, then take the time to go look for it. What are your thoughts on Dollar Tree hiking up prices? I don't know. Prices are going up everywhere, unfortunately. And I guess it just is what it is. BN Chili says, you can never have enough pins. My backpack looks like your jacket. Thank you. Some people are like, it's so funny. Like, some people look at my jacket and like, oh man, that's a lot of pins he got there. Like, what's with all the buttons and whatnot? And I'm like, I grew up in the 90s. Like, this was like, every punk rock kid had a jacket with pins all over it. Every like, that's what you did. You were in the punk rock. You were in the punk rock in the style of punk rock. You had a jacket and everything had pins on your jacket, your backpack, your whatever. It just was loaded with pins. And now it's like, I guess times have changed. People are like, what's with all the pins? Like, what? This is normal. What's with you not having pins? Black Friday is slowing. It's all about streaming these days. Your opinions and thought on future physical media. Physical media is dead. Says that's Peter. I think physical media it's dying. Well, it's not dead. It's dying. Absolutely. I still think that I think what's going to happen is we're going to eventually, in the next couple years, I wouldn't be surprised if the next, let's say 5 years, or less. I'm gonna say within 5 years tops, probably maybe less though. We start seeing companies go like probably Disney and stuff will probably be like, you know what? We're not gonna put movies out physically anymore. We're just gonna go all streaming. I could totally see definitely Disney doing that like soon, if not other, I'm sure. And then once one studio does it, and if it works, if Disney goes, you know what, we're done with physical media, we're just gonna go streaming, and if it works, then Warner Brothers will be like, well, we're doing it too, and then this company will say, well, we're doing it, and then everybody will start doing it, and it'll just be all streaming. Physical media will be dead. I do think maybe for a little while at least, boutique titles like maybe Criterion, Vinegar Syndrome, Scream Factory, companies like that, they Arrow and stuff, they might still put stuff out for a little while. I could see them maybe catering to the collectors. They'll eventually die too, I'm sure, but it'll become more of a collector's thing at some point, I think. Yeah. Found a promotional pin for the movie Midway loose on the ground in Goodwill, in good condition in my neighborhood while walking my dog. Nice. Oh wait, on the ground, not in Goodwill. On the ground. I put good and ground together. On the ground. Nice. That's awesome. That's cool. Henry says LP records are not dying. Yeah, I know. Like vinyl's still like kicking, but still vinyl's still more of a collector's thing. Not everything gets put out on vinyl. I think it's gonna be the same thing with movies. I think that we'll still see a collector's like something for collectors for movies, but not every movie's gonna get put out. All the new movies that come out won't be getting a physical release. Maybe some of the bigger titles will get released, but even then, they might not get released by the studios. Like Disney might not release it, but they might let some other like Disney used to have Anchor Bay release a lot of their stuff. Maybe they'll do something like that where they like, okay, you have the rights to you get the distribution rights to release some of our more boutique stuff or bigger titles and whatnot for the collectors. I could see that, but who knows. If LPs keep selling, there will probably be outlets for DVDs, Blu-rays. I hope so. When did you start your movie collection, and what was the first movie you owned, says Jesus. Or Jesus. I didn't buy just one movie, so I don't know. It's getting warm down here now. It was cold when I first started this live stream. Now I'm getting hot. It's because I got the lights on. I started collecting in 2001. I started collecting movies in 2001, but I didn't buy one movie. I went out and bought a bunch of movies. I'm not gonna tell the whole story. I used to collect Pez dispensers, sold them off, had like a few $1,000s from selling all my collection off. Went out, bought a DVD player. Blu-ray wasn't even a thing yet. Bought a DVD player and then bought like a stack of DVDs to go along with it. So it wasn't just one DVD. Corey says on November 6th, I saw Halloween Kills on my sister's 15th birthday. Yeah, Halloween Kills is pretty good. I saw it. I streamed it. It was okay. It was better. Well, was it better? I don't know. It was okay. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. I could see them all doing streaming with physical media being available for sale on demand. Maybe, Jess. Maybe. Plastico says Vinegar Chisholm is a great company. I agree. My initials and the nickname a bully teased me with me that I swiped for my own. I wanted like a penguin as a kid, and my first name is Billy. Chili Willie. Oh, okay, I see. Do I like Killer Queen by Queen? Yeah, it's a good song. Corey says we tried this last year on live stream and it didn't work. All we want for Christmas is a Cinema Sickness t-shirt. All I want for Christmas is a Cinema Sickness t-shirt for my wife. Tell her, Dave, she needs to. Can you hear? She can hear you. All right, Corey's wife. Go to cinemasickness.com. Click on CS merchandise, and buy Corey. Buy him a Cinema Sickness t-shirt. Buy him a Cinema Sickness, or it came from a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, and buy him a Cinema Sickness's Annabelle the Haunted Mansion t-shirt. He needs the trilogy, the trifecta of Cinema Sickness t-shirts. If that happens, bootlegs will become more powerful. Yeah, CJ, I could see myself buying bootlegs. Like I'm very much against bootlegs because right now I don't see a need for them. I mean, unless I guess it's something that just never got a physical release still. Yeah, in the future, if it gets to the point where like Stinky Tuna, like more companies like Stinky Tuna start popping up and putting out good quality bootlegs, yeah, I could see myself starting to buy bootlegs. I mean, it's going to be what it's going to be. What am I doing for my 40th birthday? Says Joey. I don't know. That's not till a year from now. It's not till next October. But what am I doing? Don't know. Do not know. What should I do? Part of me just wants to go away by myself. Maybe not nothing personal against my family, but sometimes I just like to get away. Just So I don't know. Maybe just go somewhere by myself for a week and just chillax. I remember LPs went away. Now they're back. I think something could happen in the future, but would be a while. Maybe. I had a friend who managed a Circuit City and used to get his discount on DVDs when I saw him work, and he was on a till. Oh, nice. What will happen to your channel in the future? Will you diversify your content or get into other things? Cheers. I don't know, Peter. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. Right now, I mean, I'm still thrifting all the time, and I can still do thrifting videos all the time. Who knows? Maybe I'll diversify. Maybe I'll start collecting other things. We'll just have to wait and see how things pan out. What is my favorite thing? Blu-ray. Does my son count as a thing? My son. Pins are an awesome way to show your fandom. I agree. Chili. What's for dinner? Ooh, good question. I had a hamburger. Actually, I already ate dinner. I had a hamburger. So, I don't know. I might just hold off until later on tonight and just get a snack or something from like Wawa. I'm not really hungry right now. I had burger and fries from the bar earlier. Corey says she said no again. Why? Corey's wife. What's going on, man? Buy him a freaking t-shirt. Dave, have you ever heard of a band called Green Jelly? Of course. Who hasn't heard of Green Jelly? Great band. Well, the Serial Killer soundtrack album is a great album they have. I didn't really care for a lot of the music before and after that. It's like that one album was really good, and then everything else was like, it's okay. The only bootleg I have is Fright Night Part 2. Wish would come out officially, but doesn't seem like it's happening. Oh no, Fright Night Part 2 did have an official release. It was limited though. It was a limited edition release. I don't have it because it was crazy expensive when it was limited edition. Now it's very expensive. You can get it cheaper. I believe is it region free? I want to say it is. I could be wrong. There's or is it Swedish or German or something release of it? I have in my collection. So you can get it from other countries, but yeah, I wish they would release like a legit a non-limited release. That'd be nice if I don't know why Scream or Arrow or something like that hasn't picked up Fright Night Part 2 yet. They really should. Joey says, did you eat your hamburger plain? Because if you didn't, it's not a real hamburger. Because a real hamburger doesn't a good real hamburger doesn't need toppings. I agree, Joey. If it's a good hamburger, you don't need toppings. Toppings are just a way to mask a crappy hamburger. Yes, Bob. Jake's is still open this weekend. I got a video coming up. You probably don't want to go though. I have a video coming up. Have to edit it yet. Probably gonna. I'll probably edit it tomorrow. It might be up for Patreons tomorrow. Mike and I went to Jake's on Sunday. It was dead. There was nobody there. It was cold, and there was nobody there. We were there for maybe like an hour. I think I bought like 3 things. That was it. Just nobody there. I basically told Mike, I'm like, I think I'm done with Jake's for the year unless we happen to get a night. Like, if next Sunday, for some weird reason, it's like 70 degrees, I'll go. But if it's going to be like in the 30s again, I'm just going to pass. Because it'll just be like it was. And don't be anything there. Joey says, I'm sorry in the past, I used to say ointments. I should have been saying toppings. I agree, Joey. Only an idiot would say ointments. It's weird. In my opinion, physical media is better than streaming because streaming may lose the rights. There's so many reasons why streaming is bad. I agree, Jesus or Jesus. No, streaming's bad for many, many, many reasons. There are so many times when, yes, they do lose, a company will lose their rights to stream something. People are like freaking out, were they freaking out like Netflix losing like Friends or whatever? It's like, I never lost it, or The Office or whatever it was when like somebody lost The Office. Like I have a lot of stuff in physical media. I never went away from my streaming. I always have it available. Disney likes to change stuff where like they take cutscenes out or change things to make it more PC. Like I don't like that at all. I don't agree with changing stuff. I don't agree with things becoming more PC. I don't agree with changing things because I see movies as an art form. It's a form of arts, and it's like being like, oh well, I find this Picasso painting what's what I'm looking for offensive, and painting over it. You know what I mean? It's like, would you do that? Would you say like, this Rembrandt, it has a naked girl. Well, I find that offensive. Let's paint a bikini on her. You wouldn't do that. I mean, Disney would, but you don't do it. Movies are an art form. I agree that there's a lot of bad things in a lot of movies. There's a lot of stuff that's like, wow, that's pretty freaking racist. Jeez. However, with that being said, I mean, it is what it is. Like it was a sign of its times. It was wrong back then, and it's wrong now, as Whoopi Goldberg would say. But it's still a form of art, and it is what it is, and it shouldn't be changed. So. Did Chris walk home last week? Says Blue Duck. No. Plastico says, if YouTube went away, would you open up a store? Yes, I probably would. I think about I would love to open a store. Opening a physical store would be so awesome. I just couldn't do it right now. I'm so swamped with YouTube, like filming and editing and getting stuff listed and shipping stuff, and it's a lot. I wouldn't have time to do all that and a store. I would kill myself if I had to do all that. But if I wasn't doing videos anymore, if I could just go out, thrift, and not film it, and not to get home and edit it and everything like that, then I could definitely open a store. So I see myself doing that. That would be my next step. If YouTube dies, store. I see that happening. But we'll see. Where are we at? Corey says, she says you get on her nerves. She hears your voice every day. I watch your videos every day. LOL. Way too much Dave. There's never too much Dave. Come on, Corey's wife. Look at me. You want to disappoint a handsome face like this? Streaming is never the quality of Blu-ray. Yeah, there's been, oh man, I've had times where I've been streaming stuff, like 99% of the time, it's like streaming's just fine, but there have been times where it's like all of a sudden, like the streaming messes up, like it skips, or a couple times, I think it was on Disney, maybe, I think it was using Movies Anywhere. It was using Movies Anywhere, which I shouldn't put down because they pay me to be in a video or their ad. But there have been times where I've been watching it and the audio just cuts out. Like the movie's still going, but there's no audio. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? I have to like restart the movie to get the audio back. Like, what's that about? So, physical media is good. Streaming is the devil, says dude. I agree. What's the grossest thing I've ever seen at a thrift store? Oh man, grossest thing. I don't know. I don't know about gross. I did see a little kid pee on the floor once, which I wasn't grossed out by that because it's a little kid. I mean, as somebody with a son, I know that sometimes kids just, I gotta go, and they go. But it was the fact that the mom would didn't clean it up, and I had to say something to a manager, and then the manager was kind of just like, I was like, what? Clean that up. What's going on here? But yeah. Marshall, I don't know if I'd ever open up a place at Fancy's because I wouldn't want to compete with Pam. I'd feel bad. I sell a lot of movies. I mean, yes, I sell a lot of other stuff too, but I almost feel kind of bad. Maybe I feel like I was competing with Pam if I sold. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Would I be competing with Pam? Maybe not exactly. I do sell movies, but I don't sell. But like, Pam is like all about media. She's got thousands and thousands and thousands of movies. I've got a couple hundred or something like that, or maybe 1,000 at most. I would have like a wall of movies. She's got a store of movies. So I don't know. Would that really be competing with her? Maybe, maybe not. But I don't know if I want to open up at Fancy's. I'd want to open up like a store that could be open up like, 6 days a week or something like that. That's what I would want to open it up. I want to open up like an actual store like in a shopping center or something like that. That's probably the route I'd go. Not a flea market or like an indoor flea market or anything like that. What would you call your brick and mortar store? Dave's Movie Emporium? No, I would probably call it came from cinema. I probably just call it Cinema Sickness. It came from Cinema Sickness, or I would just call it Cinema Sickness. That's probably what I call it. Just because I already have the brand and whatnot, the website, and I'd probably just keep it just to keep the brand. What's your opinion on people loading off all types of physical media? Can you see a reason behind that? You mean like getting rid of it? Because everybody's going streaming. That's the reason why people go. Like I've never seen so many Disney movies at places before, until the last 2 years, because people are just getting rid of their Disney stuff. They get Disney Plus. They don't. They have a whole wall or a big display or whatever. Not I don't say a big display, but a shelf or whatever full of Disney titles. Kind of like maybe your mom and grandmother, mom and stuff did. Back in the day, you had the media cabinet full of Disney VHS tape clamshell releases. People these days have the same thing with DVDs and Blu-rays, but they don't need that anymore. They have streaming, so they're getting rid of them all. I've been seeing so many Disney titles popping up at stores as of recently. Blue says, "Oh my God, do you have to pee?" No, why would I have to pee? I remember your story about a peeing kid. What a parents. Yeah, I've seen a lot of parents do horrible things. I don't get parents sometimes. Like, I don't know. As somebody with a kid, it's like just the way parents treat their children sometimes. I just don't understand. Like, I remember there was this kid. I felt so. Sometimes I just want to punch parents. Like, I really like as somebody with a kid. Like, I always say having a kid changes your thoughts on a kid. I used to not care about children. I used to be like, kids would be like, meh, whatever. They would annoy me. They'd bug me. Kids would just be like, kids, blah. But once I had a kid, I started to care about kids. And if I see a kid who I don't think is being treated well, it really upsets me. I remember at one time at a show I recently did, a convention recently did, there was this kid who kept saying, "Mommy, I have to pee. Mommy, I have to pee. Mommy, I have to pee." And Mommy's like, "Okay, we'll go. Okay, just hold it. We'll go. Okay. And I'm like, the kid's got to pee. He's gonna pee himself. As somebody I remember when my kid was going through potty training. When he said he had to go, we stopped what we were doing. We took him to a bathroom because if we didn't, he was going to have an accident. I guarantee that kid peed himself. I'm like, dude, take your kid. Is looking through they were looking through my movies. I'm like, is looking through my movies really that important? Take your kid to go to the bathroom. It's right down the hall. Come back. You know, like, come on. I just see, I don't know, people letting their kids run around stores, like, you know, keep an eye on your kid. Like, how hard is it to just be like, you know, Billy, stop that. Um, I don't know. People who have their kids out way too late. I've seen, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I just see people do bad stuff with kids, and it really upsets me because I don't know. It just bugs me. Disney will buy YouTube and re-edit all of Themistocus' videos. Yeah, probably. My videos are pretty family friendly. Not the older ones. I work at an indoor playground. Even I've never seen anything like that happen here. Someone found an enlarger at Goodwill and bought it because it sold well on eBay. Ew. Oh, geez. I think the two weirdest things I have found at a Goodwill was a copy of Mein Kampf. that was an interesting find. And I found it was like an animatronic, like, it was one of those like novelty toys you buy in like Spencer's. It was a dude who like opened his jacket, like a flasher, and you know, when his jacket opened, something popped up. Found one of those. The Mein Kampf, I don't think I didn't tell anybody about it because I was like, I don't know. It's, you know, it's not a good book, but it's a historical book, whatever. The flashing toy, though, I did tell a manager about and gave it to her. I'm like, you might want to pull. You might want to. It was literally in the toy section. It was like with all the toys. I'm like, you might want to remove this. She's like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. So, minty everything. Call it minty fresh. Yeah, probably not gonna do that. Probably just keep it Cinema Sickness. He named the store Danielle and Steph's. Why would I do that, Henry? Disney altered Harley Quinn and then changed it back after backlash from subscribers. They added a finger so Harley wasn't flipping the bird. DVD and Blu-ray for the win. Did they really do that? Wait, what? Why would they change Harley Quinn? They don't own Harley Quinn. Disney altered Harley Quinn. That's a Warner Brothers thing. I've looked that up. I'm confused about that. Some kid running around a store got elbowed by an adult accidentally and was like, "Why did you do that?" says Henry. You know, I always hate when I see people like I always hate those things about you know, kids running around and like, you know, there'd be videos of some kid running around acting crazy and then he falls down and people are like, "Oh, the kid deserved that," or something like that. That's what kid gets. No, the kid's being a kid. That's what kids do. Kids run around. They act crazy. I mean, kids are kids. Like that kid. Those kids who are running around being crazy, they're just being kids. It's the parents who are bad. If my kid starts to get crazy, you know, I got to tell my son, dial it back. You know, stop that. Don't run around. Don't make don't be loud. You know, we're in a restaurant. We're in a public place. You know, you can't do that here. There are times you can do that. There are times you cannot do that. You got to teach your kid that kind of stuff, and you need to parent him. Parent your child. So I hate when I see people get mad at kids. Don't get mad at the kid. Get mad at the parents. The parents are the ones you should be angry about, not the kids. Oh, WB edited it. That's hard to say. They're the one who added the finger. Okay, I was gonna say. ACS found the original VHS of Out of Justice and started watching it. Says Kyle. Nice. On the top of horrible, reprehensible racism, Mein Kampf is a really bad book. Yeah, I know. It's poorly written and just the ravagings of a madman. It's almost unreadable. Oh, I'm not going to disagree. I mean, I never read it, but I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. I just meant it's like a historical book for, you know, the unfortunate events and whatnot that came of it and everything like that. So, but no, it's not a good book. I'm not saying anything good about that book at all. No, no, it's bad. HBO Max was showing the television version of Harley Quinn instead of the original version. Oh. That Santa that you found that RJ was playing with, that Santa was funny. What did it do? I forget. What? Oh, wait. It did something bad, like, I think. Didn't like, yeah. Yeah, wasn't that at Saturday's Market, I think? That kid is back on the escalator again. See, it's not the kid's fault. It's the parents' fault. Parents should get off the escalator. I'm a store manager, and I've actually had parents blame me when I tell the kids to stop doing something before they get hurt. Sometimes split or something spits are broken on floor sets. Oh man, Yeah, no, parents are just awful. They don't care. They just like let my kid do anything I want, and don't you dare, tell me how to parent my kid. It's like, well, if you can't do it, then somebody else should. Kids know things they shouldn't know at much younger ages nowadays. I mean, you're not wrong, punk nerd. You're not wrong. All right, where are we at? I really hope Clerks 3 is good. I have fond memories of Clerks 1 and maybe 10 VHS copies from rental stores. Nice. I love Clerks 1 and I like Clerks 2. I thought Clerks 2 was really good. It was a great sequel. So I hope Clerks 3 is good. We'll see. I'm not holding my breath though, because Kevin Smith movies have been getting just not good. They've been getting like cheap and just, I don't know. I'm hoping, like, I always say, well, actually, I shouldn't say cheap. You can do cheap. There's nothing wrong with cheap. You gotta, yeah, I don't know. It's just all about how it comes off. Like Jay and Silent Bob reboot. That was a cheap movie, but it looked cheap. It looked bad. It looked like something somebody it looked like a YouTube movie. It looked like a YouTube movie from like 10 years ago. That's what the movie looked like. I remember like watching that and thinking to myself like, oh my god, I remember I used to watch like YouTubers, who have like a big following make a movie, and this is what it would look like. Like, in fact, their movies are more enjoyable, but it would look like that. It would have that feel and that just, kind of cheap, shot on a cheap camera, like bad editing, just poorly done sort of movie with a bunch of like really bad jokes and whatnot. And that's what that movie was. And I thought, wow, like this is not good. But you can do a cheap movie like, Desperado or El Mariachi or Clerks, movies like that are done on a low budget, and they're great. They look good. They're edited well. They're fun. They're enjoyable. They're just written well. They're really well done movies on a low budget. You don't need $1 bajillion to make a movie. You can do it on a low budget. You just got to put some effort into it. And I almost kind of feel like Kevin Smith is done with putting effort into his movies. He just kind of throws them out there now. I don't know. I don't parent other parents' kids. There have been like what I usually do when I see a parent not parenting their children, I'll say something like not to them like let's say I'm out with Chris and we see a kid running around, like, boy, like that's what you call bad parenting or something. I'll say it loud if they can hear me, where I'm like, I just call them out on like, the fact that they're being awful parents. I will absolutely do that. The only time I've ever like parented somebody else's kid, every now and then with RJ. Not anymore. He's getting older now. I don't really see RJ all that much anymore. Rick's son. There have been a few times where I've been like, RJ, like, don't do that or something like that, because maybe Rick's looking at movies and I see RJ doing something. I'm like, no, don't do that, don't do that, or don't say that, or put that down. You're gonna break that. There have been times where I've done that, but I don't think that's necessarily parenting the kid. I'm just helping Rick out. Same thing when I was down in Disney and hanging out with Danielle and her son. There were a few times where he would do something where like, maybe they weren't like, they were doing something else, her husband doing something else. And, I'd see him do something. I'd be like, no, like, don't do that. Or I remember one time he was playing with these like little, like, light up cubes, and he had them on the table. And he was playing with them on the table, and he took them and I saw him like go to put them back in his drink. And I was like, no. So I don't know, so you that's not really parenting. That's just looking out. That's just trying to help out. I'm not going to tell the parents how to, what they should do. I'm just trying to help. Clerks animated was good. Yeah, animated Clerks was good. The last good Kevin Smith movie, in my opinion, is Zack and Miri. Yeah, I thought Tusk was pretty good. Tusk was enjoyable. There's some weird things about it, but it was pretty good. But Yoga Hosers was horrible. Jesse James versus Black Train, worst movie ever. Don't know what that is. Never seen that one. We need the Cinema Sickness movie, says John. We should. Halloween 1 was done on low budget. Yeah, see, you can make good movies on low budgets. Just gotta do it right. I'm ready for Sing 2. Do you think it's better than the first one? I haven't seen Sing 2 yet, Salsa, but I actually like Sing. I thought Sing was a good movie. I'm looking forward to the sequel. No, I haven't bought anything this Monday. I bought some stuff for some stuff from like Amazon and some other places online over the weekend, but I didn't buy anything today. The CS movie would be dumb because Rick and Joe wouldn't be funny. Wow, Henry, that's not very nice. It's not very nice at all. Corey, do I want more kids? No. No, I do not. I love my son, but I don't want any more. Was wondering, have you seen G.I. Joe vs. Ski Fun Ken? It's a rare VHS that used to be at toy shows. No. What in your opinion in Epcot should be use updating? For me, it's the China movie. What could use an updating? Well, the China was supposed to get an upgrade. I'm hoping it's still happening. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the show they do, Reflections of China. I love Reflections of China. I think it's a great show. But they were supposed to do a brand new seamless Circle Vision show where it's going to be one big continuous screen as opposed to like screen goes all the way around. With little like black bars of breaking it up. It's going to be one continuous long screen and one continuous video. So it's still Circle Vision, just an updated, better version of it. But it's going to be a whole new video. They're supposed to do that. I haven't heard if that's still happening or not. Hopefully they do it good, because oh my god, the new Canada show, what's it called? I don't even know. It used to be called Oh Canada with Martin Short. It was so good. Now the new one with Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara, it's not very good. It's pretty bad. I used to see when I go to Disney, I would watch Oh Canada like 4 or 5 times. I loved it. It was awesome. Like, it was so good. The new one, I don't even see it every time I go down there. There have been times where I've been in Disney. Like I was in Disney for a month. In October. I didn't see the Canada, was it Canada Far and Wide? Is that what it's called? I didn't see it once. Didn't even see it once. Because I just didn't care. I saw Oh Canada, or I mean, not Oh Canada. I saw Reflections of China, but yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. Hey, K Wages just became a VIP member. Awesome. I'll add you to the list. Awesome, thank you. You'll be at the end of my credits. VIP members and Patreon members at the end of every video. I mean, with the exception of live streams, obviously, but at the end of every edited video, your name appears. You can give yourself an IMDb credit too. I'm on Cinema Sickness is on IMDb, and you can give yourself a credit. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the Canada shows. I wish they'd bring back Impressions of France. Man, I loved Impressions of France. Now it's a stupid Beauty and the Beast sing along, and it's horrible. Horrible. Hi, just found out there is going to be a box set of American Werewolf in London 4K Blu-ray. That's cool. TD Zep, nice. Tusk was interesting, says Tammy. Yeah, I like Tusk. Tusk was a fun movie. Am I going to get the Movie Hoarders documentary in my store? No. I mean, unless I happen to find a copy of it out in the wild. But I don't think they sell. Oh my gosh, hiccuping. John says Black Christmas, John says Black Christmas is a great low-budget slasher, the original Bob Clark version. Yeah, it's a great movie. Do you like the Purge movies? I've only seen the first one, Nick. I know, I gotta get around to watching those. I finally watched The Conjuring 2 and 3 just last week. I had picked up the triple feature set. I'd never gotten around to watching 2 or 3. Finally did. Finally, I rewatched 1, which I actually was like, you know what? The first Conjuring movie, it's not bad. As far as modern day horror movies are concerned, pretty good. 2 and 3, I mean, they went gradually down. 2 was still okay, 3 was not as good, but the first one's pretty good. When did they get rid of the Martin Short show? Was it last year or the year before? It was like a year or 2 ago. They got rid of. I want to say I think it was back in 2020. Because I want to say that the first time I saw the new again, I think it's called Canada Far and Wide with Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara. I think the first time I saw that was in March of 2020. I think. So I want to say 2020 they got rid of the show and replaced it with a not very good one. God, the jokes they make are so bad. They're like corny and they're horrible. Ugh, they're horrible. They don't. Here's the thing: you got Eugene Levy and you got Catherine O'Hara. They should make some great jokes, right? First off, they barely make any jokes. There are hardly any jokes, and the couple they make are cringeworthy. Martin Short, man, he sold all his jokes. Every joke he made he sold it. It was so good, and he made a lot of jokes. It was awesome. Loved it. Dave, what is your secret to the consistent pace of content and admirable work ethics? Just don't ever sleep. I don't know. I just do what I have to get done. I don't sleep. John says, I love a release of that 80s show on DVD or Blu-ray. Oh my God, John, I would love that too. I still wonder if Mill Creek could do that, because that's a Sony title. And they released that 70s show. I wonder if Mill Creek could get a hold of that 80s show. That'd be awesome. Mill Creek, if you're watching, come on, make that happen. K Wages says, you inspired me to collect physical media. My son picked a movie the other night. At 15, he enjoyed the physical collecting process. Nice. What defunct DVD distribution company were you saddest to see go under? I used to like Electricity. Oh man, I don't even know. Key Video. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know who doesn't do stuff anymore. What are my goals for 2022? Says Boneyard. I don't know if I have any goals. I guess maybe to get caught up with all the catalog. I have like a pile of stuff I got a catalog for my collection. I want to get caught up on that, which I have been doing. I'm at maybe like halfway through that pile, so I should get caught up on that. And then I want to shoot a new library tour video for you guys. So a new library tour video coming in 2020, I hope. Otherwise, I don't know if I have any goals. I don't know. I'll think about that. Did you know the 20th anniversary of Walt Disney Treasures is this Saturday? I did not know that, Ryan. That's awesome. Jeffrey says I threw out all my DVDs. Now I just stream. Why would you throw them out? Why would you throw them out? Why would you do that? Donate them, or give at least give them a Goodwill or something. Probably could have sold and made some money though. Will, do I do Japanese Game Boy games or just US ones? I do Japanese ones if they weren't released in the US. Like if it's a Japanese only Game Boy game, then yes, I do. That 80s show is one of the ones I had to buy when I found it online. Pirate copy for sure. Oh yeah. Grease or Grease 2, which is better? Grease is good, but then again, Michelle Pfeiffer is super cute in Grease 2. I mean, Michelle Pfeiffer is a cool writer, but Grease. I love Grease. Grease 2 is a fun, weird movie. It's a weird one. Why is Sandy's cousin British? I don't know. Why is Australian Sandy's cousin British? I don't know. Yeah, Grease 2 is a fun watch, but I like Grease better. What TV do I think is better? Samsung, LG, or Sony? I don't know. I usually go with Sony, but I think they're all fine. Do you think it's worth buying individual seasons of a series or wait and buy the complete series set? Guess it depends on how badly you want to see this stuff. I don't know. Usually if you wait, it's hard to say nowadays with the way media is dying. It's hard to say nowadays, but usually if you wait, you can get a complete series set for a good price. Like I would say, like for instance, okay, so some companies let's say it's a five season series, so they're putting out each individual season every year. After the 5th season, they put out the last season. Then maybe like a year later, they put out the complete series set. If you wait like a year after that, you can probably get that complete series set for a good price. So you're going to have to wait. Like that's the thing. You're not going to get it like right away. If you want to get it for a good price, you might have to wait like a year or two after it's already been like the show's been finished, and then you can probably find it for a good price. Mr. Austin says Grease is the word. It is the word. You're right. They're releasing a complete Andy Griffith show Blu-ray set in December, says Mike. I didn't know that. That's cool. My banker heard I collected DVDs and told me 3 months earlier, he had taken 3 or 4 leaf bag garbage bags full of Goodwill. I would have given him something for him. Wow, it stinks. That's a shame. I let it be known to everybody that you collect physical media. Like go on Facebook right now and post a thing to like all your friends. Hey, I collect movies. If you're getting rid of your movies, let me know. You'd be surprised how people will just like give you all their stuff. Well, all right, guys, it is 10 o'clock, so I think we're going to end this video here. Or should I just go long like Crazy Joe did? I don't know why dude says Midnight Meat Train, but it's a good movie. I dressed up like the what was his name? The bad guy from Midnight, Vinny from well, Vinny's the actor, but what's the character's name? I don't know. The big dude with the meat cleaver and wearing a suit and like a smock. I dressed up as him for Halloween one year. Made my own giant meat cleaver with like blood on it and stuff. It was awesome. Nobody knew who I was. It was great. That was my goal every year for Halloween for like 5 years straight. I went as a character that nobody would know at the party. And it worked every year. Nobody ever knew who I was. And I loved it. That was what I wanted to do. I want to be like, what? You don't know who I am? Come on. All right, guys. The big half says I thought bird was the word. According to the trash man, you're right. Bird is the word. Sorry, guys. That's it. I'm going to go. So thank you all so much for joining me on this live stream this week. I appreciate it. Hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. Hope you guys had a great Black Friday for whatever that means. I mean, again, Black Friday, I feel, is just dead. It's never, I don't think it's ever coming back. Hey, who knows? Maybe I'll eat my words next year, but I think Black Friday sadly has officially died, and we're never going to see things like the way they were. It's just going to be, like it was in 2020 and 2021. Sad. That's how it's going to be for the next forever. And it's just going to get worse and worse, probably. Sorry to be a downer, but anyway, still hope you guys had a good one. Hope you guys, maybe ordered a bunch of stuff online, or maybe did find some stuff in stores. Again, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving, and hope your Christmas coming up is good as well. But anyway, guys, that's it. So thanks for watching. I will see you guys next Monday. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and of course, check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, and the Cinema Sickness store. It came from Cinema Sickness on Instagram. Again, if you guys want a free autographed copy of Titanic worth $1,000 a piece, seriously, it is. Just contact me on the store and say, hey, I want to buy this one item from your store, and also can you throw in a free copy of Titanic, and I will do that for you. So hit me up. So guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next video. All right, bye. Have a good one, guys. See ya.